Hey everybody, welcome to another episode where I talk about things that are on my mind. And for this episode, I'm talking about the subject of pens. Yes, I have a lot of pens. And those aren't all of them. I love pens because they allow us to write on things and surfaces, such as, for instance, my journal, right? I'm keeping up with this, keeping up, writing it every day. For my journal, I actually use a Pilot G207. Right now I'm using a red one just because that's on my mind. Maybe it's because I have a red journal and I'm psychologically drawn to the color red. I don't know. But it is what I'm writing with. It's very smooth to write on. I have many different types of pens. I like the Uniball style pens as well. These are great to write on. They flow very smoothly across the page. I find though that they tend to bleed through the page a little bit more than I like, especially when I'm trying to draw or write on both sides of the actual paper, so I have to be mindful of that. So most of the times I'm using a ballpoint pen. This is a pretty good one from Skillcraft. Skillcraft makes some really good roundabout workhorse pens. This is another one that I like to use. I think these are the same one, but I have a ton of these Skillcraft pens because these are the ones mostly I had at work, so I just happen to have them on hand. I've got a couple of these pens. I don't like pens with caps personally because you always lose the cap and then this thing gets dried out and it falls everywhere. But again, I like the push button style pens. You just push it, you get your ink out, you write your thing, and it retracts. So those are my favorite style pens. Again, the great pen right here, right? But it's got this little cap that's going to get lost. Thankfully, I think it fits on top, which is great. You got a place to store the cap. I hate it when they have the pens and the thing doesn't even fit on top for whatever reason. I'm like, why do you even make a pen like that? What do you want me to lose the cap? I swear. So most of the pens I have in my collection now are ones that are still good because they still have the cap with them. When I went down to my mom's house and was going through her pen collection and trying to filter it out, I would find that more than half of the pens that she had there, and she had a lot of them, were bad. So those had to get chucked away. But I did keep the ones that were working, right? So I brought those back up here with me. I also enjoy a good highlighter, a good Sharpie. Highlighters are great, markers are great. Whiteout, you can't go wrong with whiteout. So, again, I know the art of drawing and writing on paper is kind of going away or becoming less and less common, but it's good to take out a pen every once in a while and actually write on paper and get your thoughts out. And that's why I like the journal. That's why I like pens so much. Always looking for the right pen for the journal or for the medium in which I'm writing. So anyways, pens are great. I like pens. I've got too many pens. They sometimes say you can never have enough pens. Yes, you can have enough pens. And these aren't even all of them. So be mindful of how many pens you have. Get rid of the ones you're not going to use. It's a little sad to have all these pens because I know I'm not going to be able to use them all because they'll probably dry out or get bad over time. But, I go to conventions, I go to other events, and they just happen to be available there. And I'm like, I shouldn't, but you never have enough pens. You never know when you might need a pen, right? You hate to be in a situation where you don't have a pen. I've been like that many times. But if you're going to have a pen on you and you wear it on your person or wear it in your uniform, make sure to take it out before you do your laundry. I've had too many instances where I've been doing the laundry and forgot that there was a pen in my sleeve or in my pocket or something like that, and it almost ruined my uniform or the laundry in the machine. And sometimes it did ruin the laundry and the uniform in the machine. The worst is I had one time where the pen went through the washer and then went through the dryer. So both the washer and both the clothes were all covered in ink, and then they were all dried on with that ink. And then the ink spread all throughout the dryer. So again, if you're going to wash your clothes, if you're going to use pens, take your pens out of your clothes. Okay, folks? Anyways, that's been it for me in terms of this daily dive. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, everybody.